Here. You can't eat bacon. You can't eat bacon. You cannot eat pork. What?
Welcome to Vaught Hemingway Stadium, home of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on the 19th ranked team in the land, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Be looking forward to it all week.
What?
The Rebels will kick it away to start us off. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Johnson looking to throw. Quick completion on the out.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback get going the other direction.
And the Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give to the tailback. Running to Green. Across the 45. Oh, he's got some space. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Wildcats. He got a step and just dusted the field.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. They want to throw the fake, and he wants to throw. He makes the catch in the end zone, and that trickery works to perfection for the
That's gay.
You don't see this very often, an early onside kick when you have the lead. And in that scramble, they're going to come out of there with the football, and they get the onside kick and take possession right back. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. The give to the back. Creates a little room. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
Catch in the middle, it's Oakland. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf.
Yeah, this defense is going to have a plan for this tight end, especially when he lines up in the slot, because there's a lot of different routes he can run, and because of his size and his wingspan, he's very, very difficult to cover.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Johnson wants to throw it. Get it out on the screen. There he goes. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State.
This is a running back that can hurt you, not just getting handoffs, but they use him in the passing game as well. They called the screen at the absolute perfect time, and it ends up being a touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they put the points on the board with that 37-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And here's the return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Makes the catch, it's Haas. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Ball is at the 35, it's 1st and 10. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Wallace. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to pass. It's Simmons. Quickly to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. But it's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down. You're likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing it.
They'll play it safe and try for 3. Absolute shame. Missed it. Missed opportunity with the field goal, and the deficit is still 15.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Oakley. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to throw on first down. He'll pull it down. Crosses the 45. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this first period with a huge gain. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. First play of the period, first down here. Johnson looking to throw. Good timing on the quick out. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bradley. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now, having given up multiple first downs on this drive. Somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
Looking to throw on first down. A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Wildcats.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play.
Oh, now the kicker's going to throw it. Several defenders there to get him on the ground.
Is no good. That keeps the score. Kansas State 21, Ole Miss 0.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires on the move. Snagged in the middle, it's Wallace. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Simmons. With the catch, it's Lee. Got room at the 35. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got to be able to score points on this drive.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Buys a little time. Lets it fly. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Oh, and the offense just not able to come up with that. You knew that was going to be a bang-bang play, right? They're taking a shot into the end zone. That's going to have to be a contested catch on the back end. but he wasn't able to come up with it because of the hit.
Takes a hit as he fires. Touchdown, Ole Miss! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
You got to wonder if that's going to be the play that changes the momentum in this game for the offense. It had been tough. They were up against it here early in the game, but the quarterback now starting to find a little bit of a rhythm. Really nice touch and throw on that touchdown. And here we go. This might be the play that gives them their confidence.
Getting set for the point after. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Johnson wants to throw it. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think of it.
The quick out. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or 2. Nice job, nice success.
They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
I got to be honest, guys. I know there are a lot of people out there with this field position that would say punt the football, but based on the success they've had early in this game with 3 touchdowns already, playing with confidence, I think I'd just go for it here.
Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Fires to the middle. He makes a catch. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to pass, it's Simmons. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Touchdown, Rebels! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Well, the head coach has to love what he saw from his offense here. At the very end of the first half, when you got to have it, execution has got to be great in these 2-minute type situations. Really nice job handling the situation by the quarterback, making sure all 10 other guys on offense are on the same page. And they're still losing the football game, but that's a touchdown they absolutely needed to have here at the end of the first half.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. So the kickoff team will come out after they turned in a score on that last drive. From inside the 10, here he comes. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Kansas State 21, Ole Miss 14.
They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half. It looked as if he got a hand on it before it traveled 10 yards, and that's going to be a penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The give on the inside. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Ole Miss! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the third.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown. And that's exactly what happened.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. No reason to risk trying to field that one. As it skips through the end zone, it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, he leads it with the back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Buys a little time with his feet. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down mark. Kansas State pushing the pace. He wants to change this route. The play action fake. Now sliding to his left. On the run, fires downfield. It's complete. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Edwards. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Using his legs, it's Edwards. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Johnson looking to throw. And they can't make the connection on third down.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on 3rd and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
Maybe just a shade out of their field goal range, so they'll lead the offense out there on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. Breaks into the open. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. That took nerves of steel to convert that fourth down on the road.
Oh, man, the crowd going nuts. A big-time opportunity in the third quarter to create some momentum, help them go crazy, help them go nuts. But the offense does their job, quiets the crowd, gets the big fourth down conversion.
This Kansas State offense is moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
Got a good one going here. All tied up in the third. It's 2nd and 10. Trying to make magic with his feet. And it's on the ground. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And he made the read off the RPO, and he decided to take off, run the football. But, man, you got to take care of that thing. Fumbles the football. The defense gets the ball back.
They are backed up. Defense smelling blood as this drive starts at the 5. He uncorks one deep. He's got it down the left. Hits the crease. Touchdown, Rebels! And that one will put them up here in the second half.
Man, the defense has got to be kicking themselves. They have the offense pinned back so deep in their own end. It's one thing to give up a completion, but you can't let the receiver go the entire distance and score a touchdown. Bad job on the back end by the D.
And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Johnson wants to throw it. Makes the grab. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Wildcats can really attack on this 2nd and short.
How are you going to use it?
Looking to fire. Spits it out to the back. Gets open down the middle. He steps out of bounds, and that'll be the end of quarter number 3. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Well, that helped the completion percentage, but the idea was yards after the catch, and it didn't happen.
Great job on defense, too. See ball, get ball. They saw exactly when that ball was spit out. You saw the defense fly to the football.
Makes the grab. It's Jackson. Still on his feet at the 45. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal.
Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that.
That's good.
run to the home of the Kansas State Wildcats, Bill Snyder Family Stadium, as we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the 17th ranked team in the land, the Kansas State Wildcats. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Kansas State ready to kick it off to get things underway. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The give is to Taylor. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a man. It's Simmons. Quickly complete. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Throws to the tight end. A strike downfield. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And the Rebels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He wants to take the top off. He makes a grab, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
I don't know how many people expected this to happen, playing on the road in this environment against a better opponent, but they showed tremendous poise. The opening drive, nice execution. They scored a touchdown. That was big time.
And the extra point was good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Quarterback making adjustments. Johnson looking to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Edwards. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
Your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Yeah, and great job by the linebacker understanding what to do in zone coverage. I drop, I take my steps. When that quarterback's feet get set, my feet get set. I break on the football. Nice break. Way to go break that up and swat it down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
He uncorks a bullet to the right. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. And the Wildcats are rolling down the field. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Using the quick game. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Kansas State quick to the line. Making side adjustments here. Johnson wants to throw it. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on first down by this offense.
Second down, he'll throw it. Using his legs to buy some time. The defense sort of hurts this quarterback out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Now on 3rd and goal, and that earlier sack left them with more ground to cover. And he's feeling the heat, and he will go down. Final play of the first quarter, and not the way he wanted to end it. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second.
7, Kansas State, 0.
Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team.
On the field goal.
And it's no good. He missed it. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Defense dropping into soft coverage. Quick release by the QB. Flying down the right side. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Rebels.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Johnson looking to throw. That's caught. It's Edwards. Out of bounds at the 22, and just like that, they're out of trouble. It's first down from their own 23-yard line. Quarterback making checks. Wants to throw on first down. Skips away from pressure. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
Another off throw from this quarterback, and they knew coming into the game that they were going to have success. They had to be efficient throwing the football, and they have not been that so far. Whether it's been pass pro, bad routes, bad throws, they're not getting it done right now through the air.
Another incompletion on 3rd down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Throwing on the run. Makes the grab. He's got a first down. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. He just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Timeout, Kansas State.
Kansas State has it with another 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Gets the back moving. Johnson wants to throw it. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, just nowhere to go there, and it started in the pocket. It was collapsing. Quarterback felt it, so he tried to get outside, make something happen himself, but give the defense tons of credit. Excellent job in pursuit. They're able to give up no gain.
He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Kansas State. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Kansas City, 7.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires left. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. These corners going to give these receivers some space. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Right on target this time. He's brought... at the 29 after a 10-yard gain.
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell like you're going deep, and that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep down the field. So he got the corner to turn his hips, turn his shoulders, and then the receiver was able to just pivot around and make it an easy passing catch.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Pocket breaking down. He'll try to do it himself. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision. gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Just listen to the little apple. You can hear it all the way to the big apple as they try to get the defense off the field. Caught near the sticks. It's Stribling. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously, the politically correct answer. But you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Back to throw, it's Simmons. He's going to let it go. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on third down from the 43. Looking for a deep man. Grabs it inside the 15. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a two-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And, David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
Set to kick this one away.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He's not going to make it to the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking downfield on first down. He's going to run it. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds. Kansas State pushing the pace. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Got out of trouble and throws. Pulls it in. It's Brown. Across the 35. Out of bounds at the 36. And a really good pickup as they're starting to move. Wants to go up top on first down. He's going to fire into the gut of the defense. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Buying some time. He'll throw it. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
He's going to take off. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Ole Miss 21, Kansas State 7.
Just about set to get this second half underway. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He'll step out of bounds at his own 13-yard line, and that will not go down on the teach tape for kick returns. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Johnson looking to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Edwards. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on second down. Now he's going to break the pocket. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're late in the third quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive, and they've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time throwing the incompletion.
That's a frustrating start for this offense. At halftime, you know you're down. You got to come out. You got to create some energy, some momentum, get this side of the ball cooking, and you go 3 and out, and you punt the football. But now you're going to rely on your defense. You got to get the ball back, string some stops together while we're trying to figure out the offensive side of the football.
The throw. And it's batted away in the...
Like the same the day I started this shit, this more feel like that same day. And it got worse over time. Oh God.
Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Kansas State Wildcats, Bill Snyder Family Stadium. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on the 17th ranked team in the land, the Kansas State Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Kansas State about to kick off to get this game started. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. To the air, it's Salter. On the run, still looking. He'll step out of bounds right in the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Looking to throw on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his man, it's Williams. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
It's caught. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. And the Buffaloes are in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Touchdown, Buffs! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Off-play action on first down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Going to try to get it himself. He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Johnson wants to throw it. Catch in the middle. It's Edwards.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Got a man. It's Brown. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
And if you had any questions about this quarterback's arm talent, now you've got your answer. Wow.
Kansas State really has this drive rolling. Going up top again. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
He can't play
I don't know
for
about
3
the
weeks.
decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting
He
man
can't play
coverage,
for
but
3
that time
weeks.
the defense was in zone. And they did a
Somebody's
really
field
nice
goal.
job closing the window.
He
The intended
timed in
target
about
was
shooting
not
too
open.
late.
And that's why that one fell incomplete.
I gotta wait 3 weeks to get
They'll
on the
need
roster.
5 more on third down.
I gotta wait 3 weeks to get on the
And
roster.
it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
This defense is so well coached. They came into this game knowing that they were going to see some screen passes. On third down, they were expecting it, and now they have a chance to get off the field.
Fires to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Really nice job by the offense. Hey, man, trust your guys, right? You got all these analytics on fourth down, say to go for it. They trust their quarterback. He gets it done with the completion and gets the big first down.
Leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Line getting set on second down. Wants to adjust the pattern. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second.
6. Kansas State, 0.
And this will be the 9th play of the drive. Johnson looking to throw. Got the quick pass. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't complete the bullet pass on third down.
And money down is where you see defenses really understand where the sticks are, play great pass defense, know what's coming, and get off the field.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Kansas State.
On fourth down, Kansas State will try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs.
And aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
Oh, and this receiver with his speed, he's a guy you know this QB is going to look for, especially on these deep shots. You just can't overthrow him when he's that wide open. That's a huge missed opportunity.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Well, this defense knew coming into this game, playing one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, they were going to have to find a way to get him off rhythm. They're going to have to be careful doing it because of that speed, but that is huge for their confidence. They get their first sack of the game here in the first half, and you can all of a sudden see the body language on this defense. It has changed.
Looking to throw, it's Salter. That's caught. It's Miller.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And the Buffaloes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. The Buffaloes come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He goes out of bounds after picking up a few at the 35-yard line. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of
Sorry, you need to turn it down.
To the air on first down. The short hands, it's Williams. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
They've moved it to the 19, first and 10. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Buffaloes! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. And now they'll empty the backfield for the two-point try.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Off the play fake on first down. Slings it downfield. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again.
And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. This is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success, because right now they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
I know this offense has gone for it a couple times early in this game on fourth down, guys, but with this field position, I'd be surprised if they decided not to punt the football away here. You're just too backed up. You can't risk not getting it and just gifting your opponent great field position.
Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. To the air, it's Salter. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Turn. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown,
I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd. Man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes with the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. He wants to start this drive with a pass. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Kansas State quick to the line. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And I expect them after that incompletion to go for it here on 4th down again. I know they're in their own end of the field right now, but we talked to the coaching staff coming into this one. They said, we are going to be aggressive no matter what. We haven't seen the punter in this game yet.
Say up.
This shit is the same shit. Trying to be in the same fucking mode. This shit ain't working with me. I'm trying to fucking take it. I already know. I can tell this shit hurts.
Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Kansas State Wildcats, Bill Snyder Family Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Iowa Hawkeyes. taking on the 17th ranked team in the land, the Kansas State Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Kansas State ready to kick it off to get things underway. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Gill. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. Lining up from the 34 on first down. They'll leave it with him. He breaks a tackle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Under fire. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
The Power Cats have powered up the noise to try to help this defense on third down. Setting up the screen. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and sell it.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. He's got it and more than enough for a first down. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa!
As quarterbacks, you want to find your best matchup in these critical 4th downs. He found it and took a shot, and it paid off. Huge touchdown.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they line up the scoreboard, covering 65 yards on that touchdown pass. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Bunch formation for these receivers. Johnson wants to throw it. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. Oh, he's got some space. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. Kansas State pushing the pace.
That time the defense was in man coverage. There was nobody watching the quarterback, so when he took off to scramble, nobody home to make a tackle right away, and he shows you the athletic.
Got it in stride inside the 20. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. pulls it and fires to the left. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
Wants to fire on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Oakland. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's a really nice job by the defense staying disciplined there. And the quarterback's trying to get it out on the right side. As soon as he makes the catch, though, down he goes. Really good job with the tackle.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Looking for space. It's Edwards. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
Yeah, and they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive attack. Come downhill. Go get the running back. Get him on the ground.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Splits the uprights right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Maybe if he could have eluded just 1 or 2 more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. On the ground, it's Moulton. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter.
Kansas State, 3.
So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. On the option. He'll pitch it. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Great job by the defense that time. One of the best things you can do against a team trying to run option is get penetration. Because when you get penetration on the quarterback, you disrupt the relationship between him and the pitch guy. And you saw it happen that time. The pitch guy ends up getting it, but everything's discombobulated. He's way behind the line of scrimmage, nowhere to go, and it's a big negative play.
Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Great place to start for this offense. Caught behind the line. It's Bradley. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Offenses want to get the ball to their playmakers really fast, and they try to throw the wide receiver screen, but how about the defender? He was right there in his space, got him on the ground as soon as he caught it. He was ready for that play.
Johnson looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Edwards.
Well, look, I know this guy is not the biggest running back in college football, but boy, is he dangerous, right? He's so shifty. He's hard to bring down. It's a good idea to get him going in the passing game. Put him out in space. Let's see what he can do.
Got it in the middle. It's Edwards. Touchdown, Wildcats! A great catch and run for 6. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position
they got right.
to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
Say what? Yeah.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. These DBs going to give a little cushion. Here's the handoff. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
You just got to have better concentration if you're the wide receiver. I know it feels like a routine completion. You still got to get 2 hands on the ball and look it in. That's a bad drop.
Just listen to the little apple. You can
There's
hear
legacy.
it all the way to the big apple as they try to get the defense off the field. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Throws for the tight end. He's got it. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And I think those quarterback sneaks used to be for the big, strapping quarterbacks. But, man, nowadays, dude, all you got to do is fall forward, and it's such a hard play to stop. So you see this all across all levels of football, and it's just a difficult play to stop.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The defense calls the timeout. Their 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
The Hawkeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Starting to feel a little pressure. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Hawkeyes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Now the play fake. On the move to his left. Trying to escape and get it himself. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. third down. He'll try to pick it up through the air. Fires to the right. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Right down the middle. Hauls it in, the first down and more. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. Able to move the chains, and they still have a chance after picking up the first down. Looking for room. It's Moulton. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Got it. They will score. Touchdown, Hawkeyes.
A really nice job on their final drive of the first half. They've been calm, cool, collected. They had balance, excellent execution. They're going to take a lead in here at halftime.
So much easier to go into half with that positive momentum, that positive juice. Now we can point to what we just did. Great job taking the lead. Now you go make your halftime adjustments.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Johnson wants to throw it. Finds his man. It's Edwards. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking.
Real smart play. Great job. Get the positive yards, and then get your booty out of bounds.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Finds his tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
So difficult because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's block and run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that daggone thing.
Going deep. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Iowa 14, Kansas City 10.
Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. They're on it. They recover the onside kick, and they get it right back. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. They'll open this third quarter with a run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
The Power Cats have powered up the noise to try to help this defense on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Got it on the outside. It's Moulton.
Deep to shallow. That's what I have to understand that as a defensive guy. I take away those passes beyond the sticks, and then I react to those quick throws they have to the running back. It's my athlete versus yours. The defense won that battle.
Fourth down and 10, and barely a thought of kicking it. They'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Gonna take a shot. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field.
I like the idea to go for it there on fourth down. You're basically in midfield, and you've got to have confidence in your guys to be able to go out. You've got experience in this offense. Guys have made these types of plays before. That time, the defense stepped up, they bowed up, and made a better play and take over. Now you need your...
Oh, it's loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Flying out to the left. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Iowa. The defense putting points on the board.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Brown. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. From the gun, running back gets the give. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20 and pick up 5.
I'm not doing this shit.
And the Wildcats want to crank the tempo. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
And that's such a difficult thing to ask your quarterback, to run the RPO, stick it in the belly of the running back, turn, throw it really, really quickly. And you could tell, maybe rushed it a little bit too much, and that was the reason there was an inaccurate throw.
Johnson looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. Crosses the 30. He's got away. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. Kansas State back at it after picking up the first down. Caught in the backfield. It's open. And he won't quite get there. But boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. To the ground with the back. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. The Wildcats have this offense rolling.
Really good job running the ball, getting that first down. Now here comes the tempo.
Keeps looking downfield. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets rid of it. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
They're dealing with a second and long. Quarterback may change this route. Second and 10, he'll throw again. Bought a little time, lets it go. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You can't...
There he goes. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. And they can't make the connection on 4th down.
383 self or 383-7353 for more information on classes for the whole family.
God, I can't.
Did you ever take on that side of the surprise?
Yes, I'm trying to speak to a doctor in the infectious and disease control department. I was, yes, I'm discharged at home and I have an IV in my arm and I'm taking an antibiotic and it's hurting really bad. I need to discontinue this medication.
Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on a team from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Kansas State about to kick off to get this game started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. From the gun, running back on the move. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. It's Green. Quarterback extends the play. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. That one can really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Remember some of the years when the Hogs spent a lot of time in the Wildcat just running it? You don't have to do that with this guy at quarterback.
And it just makes you less predictable, right? You got a running back in there. You know you're not going to throw it very much, but when they do have the ability to push the ball down the field and get some guys out of the box, it makes this offense even more exciting.
And the Razorbacks will line it up on 1st and 10. Fires to the right. Complete downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Razorbacks are on the move. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Russell. Breaks into the open. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down.
And that's why, for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
I really like the slot receiver, and I understand he's not the biggest guy in the world, but he just runs really good routes, and he's always under control. He can run option routes. He can run double moves. He does a great job cutting, and he's dangerous after the catch. Nice weapon to have work in the middle of the field.
Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Got his man. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks! And the Hogs have put up the 1st touchdown of the game, and whoop-pig.
Whoop-pig going nuts in the stands. Great fan base. They get excited, and you get out to the lead early, putting that score on the board, they are going nuts. Whoop-pig, sweet!
Getting ready for the extra point after the 1st score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They put together an 81-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Edwards. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Jukes his way for more. Turning it on. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Kansas State. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible, because he'll make it happen.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. To the air, it's Green. Quickly complete. And they'll move the chains, and a good way to wrap up the first quarter. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Washington. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. That's reeled in. It's Blake. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
I don't know what you want me to do. I mean, this guy is unbelievable. He's just got such elusiveness. You see him, he's getting outside the pocket, he's making you miss, and then all of a sudden...
Oh, he's got some space. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. And the Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Green. Quick completion on the out route. Got enough space. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Finds the tight end.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
The Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Quickly complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Kansas State quick to the line. Johnson wants to throw it. Makes the grab. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Yeah, the slant routes are just typically one of those that it's a timing route. It's a big body route. A lot of times I throw it to my big guy who's going to catch it and give me pop.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. Slips a tackle. He'll pull it down and run. He stopped just inside his own 40. They'll mark it at the 39. It'll be 4th down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes a grab past the marker. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Rolling right and going deep. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Oakland. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Looking to the big tight end. Converts on 4th down. Still going. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
That's the end of our first half. With the score, Arkansas 14, Kansas State 6.
The Razorbacks will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return.
Kansas State offense will take over. 1st and 10.
First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They've got them penned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. And the Wildcats come to the line in the hurry-up. Red pass is complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Quarterback strolling away from heat. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
He was trying to push it downfield. He was looking for a receiver, trying to make a play. Could tell the pressure started to get to him a little bit, nowhere to go with the football, and just fights back to the line of scrimmage.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Hey, third down and short, you know the quarterback absolutely is going to be a part of the run game. The defense was not fooled, flew up, made the tackle, stick that fist in the air, fourth down coming.
Talk about aggressive. This head coach is keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. The throw. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up.
That is a great job by this defense, coming up big on fourth down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on fourth down.
To throw, it's Green. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Hauls it in. There he goes. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Then perhaps a slightly more difficult attempt from the 8. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And that is the height of efficiency on that drive. Make a big play in the passing game, single snap, get a touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Johnson looking to throw. Got his man quickly.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football. And you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
And the Wildcats in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to fire. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll pull it down. He's out past the 35. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before... going out of bounds. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. To the air on first down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
We know about this running back's versatility. He's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's knocked out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 44.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. The biggest key there is the quarterback understanding that A, it's zone, but B, what kind of zone is it? Is it one high safety? Is it two high safeties? And then you know instinctively